So growing up, if you're, we haven't been given, like me, an information booklet on how to run our race. So what are we again? We're a map. You're a spirit. You have a soul and you live in a body. And you are a map, my friend. You have a final destination here on this earth. You are a journey. And you might be thinking, well, Susanna, I feel like I'm going nowhere. Or I feel like I'm going around in circles. Or, this is it. You're going around the same circles. Different faces, but the same circumstances keep following you. That, my friend, is what they call deja vu. I used to feel the same. I used to go to the States, hop off the plane, go and live somewhere. And you know what? The same circumstances in Melbourne would follow me. There was nothing that I could do to stop those cycles from re-happening. In other words, my disappointments from when I was a child followed me. They were looking for an appointment. You see the word disappointment. My father, my mother, they disappointed me. And that disappointment was looking for an appointment with me as an adult. You see, you are a journey and you're made, and your purpose is to pursue happiness. Yes, challenges will come. We all face challenges. But what happens is that when you get two people come together with similar disappointments and they marry and they join for the wrong reasons or for the right reasons, you see. They come together and they reproduce similar disappointments or almost identical disappointments over to the next generation. And I might be talking to a woman right now, and you are probably married to a drunk man because your dad was an alcoholic. And you're married to an abusive man because you're that little girl that never grew up. When it comes to an abusive marriage, yes, somewhere either the man or the woman has to draw the line. And I've talked about disappointments and I've talked about divorces. And some marriages maybe weren't meant to be. But you know what it is? We've grown up and we haven't had any influence of sound advice. No accountability. No sound advice. No one has stopped and brainstormed, hey, I'm going through a tough time right now. I need to brainstorm. I need to talk to someone right now. I have some choices that I'm about to make that I need to talk to someone about. And this, my friend, is why I'm talking to you today about the pursuit of happiness. It's time that you began to become teachable because there's an information booklet about your journey. You are a blueprint. You are a journey. You are a part of the human race. And you, my friend, have a use-by date. But first, what we need to obtain is the fact that you need to understand that you're not a mistake. The things that you have gone through are not a mistake. And I'm going to say this again. It goes back to the reality of us all running a race, us all having a finish line, us all needing people around us that could help us run our own race. And the best way to do that, my friend, is to be accountable, is to check with someone, is to pick up the phone, even send me an email, say, Suze, what you're talking about represents me. Throw me over an email. We have a prayer people that are ready to pray for you and pray for where it is and what it is that you're facing. The pursuit of happiness is not about an arrival. It's not about you coming to a place where you are happy. So happy. It's about happiness is a choice. You know, I get out of bed some days and I've got to make a choice to be happy. I go into my prayer closet and I start praying for my day. I start praying for my husband. I start praying for my children. And you know, that takes away the edge of waking up a little disgruntled, because I'm not a morning person, by the way. What am I here today? I'm here to tell you and challenge you. I want to challenge Melbourne. I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you. Where are you heading? Where is your journey? Where are you going? Don't divorce your husband yet. Don't divorce your wife yet. It's not time to throw the towel in. I was talking to a man the other day that was doing some work on our house. And he was telling me all about his life. He was telling me about how a year ago his wife left him. She hopped on the internet. She found a man on the internet, began to date him on the side. And then eventually she told her husband that she didn't love him. They have 2 beautiful children. And you know what? She found her new Band-Aid or her new quick fix on the internet. And she left this man with all of the mess of having to find out the last minute. And you know, I sat him down and I said, I bet you any money I get this feeling that your wife was had a dysfunctional relationship with her own father, and that her father never displayed love or affection, or he never told her how important she was. And because of this, she married you with all of her high expectations of what her father was never able to meet. Her high standards, her high expectations. And I bet you any money she brought that into the marriage. And he said, you're not going to believe this. You're spot on. You're spot on. Today I want to share with you. I want to talk to you about you. You are a cycle, and your cycle is about your current circumstances and about you recycling what your mother and father did. So what's a cycle? Well, a cycle is like the perfect number 10, 1 and 0. 10 in actual fact means cycle and order, believe it or not. And so you come in tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and hopefully 80. And that, my friend, 80 is a good lifetime or a lifespan here on this earth. You are made for cycles. You are born for cycles. And this, my friend, is something that has not been told to us as the human race. But today I want to shed some light on that so that you could understand that a cycle is something that makes you go forward and not back to the recycled old ways.